Sairam students. Okay, let's continue with our subject mathematics, and today we'll be doing part 6 of this chapter, that is fractions, multiplication and division. Now children, in the last class we have already studied about reciprocal of a fraction and division of fractions. And under division of fractions we have done division of a whole number by a fraction and division of a fraction by a whole number. So today let us continue with division of fractions, and today we'll be doing division of a fraction by another fraction and also about the properties of division of fractions. Okay? Yes. Now 2 points you have to keep it in mind, that is to divide a fraction by another fraction. First we will change the sign of division to multiplication and then multiply the first fraction by the reciprocal of the second fraction. That is, when we change the sign of division to multiplication, we also write the reciprocal of the second fraction. Okay. Now let us start with an example here. Divide 3 upon 8 by 9 upon 4. Okay. So when I take this 3 upon 8 divided by 9 upon 4. Okay. Now for the first point, what we have to do is change the division sign to multiplication. Now when I change the division sign to multiplication along with the reciprocal of the second fraction, that is 4 upon 9. Okay. Now 8 is divisible by 4. So 4 ones are 4. 4 twos are 8. 9 is divisible by 3. 3 ones are 3. 3 threes are 9. So my final answer is 1 into 1, that is 1 upon 2 into 3, that is 6. So my answer is 1 upon 6. Coming to the second example, here divide 3 whole 2 upon 9 by 14 upon 27. Okay. Now the first one is a mixed fraction. So first thing what we will do is we will change it into improper fractions. So that is 9 threes are 27 plus 2, that is 29 upon 9 divided by 14 upon 27. Okay. Now we'll change the division sign to multiplication, that is 29 upon 9 multiplied by the reciprocal of the second fraction, that is 27 upon 14. Now 27 is easily divisible by 9. So 9 ones are 9, 9 threes are 27. Now multiply 29 into 3, that is 3 nines are 27 to 87 upon 14. Now 87 upon 14 is an improper fraction. So I'll divide this 87 by 14. I'll get my final answer as 6 whole 3 upon 14. Okay. Same as like what we did for the last class, but here we will divide it. It is division of a fraction by another fraction. Let us continue with our exercise 5.3. Again you have to do this in your notebook. Now divide the following fractions. D sum we will be taking it. 26 upon 25 divided by 8 upon 15. So I'll divide this. Okay. 26 upon 25. First change the division sign into multiplication. When I write the reciprocal of the second fraction, that is 15 upon 8. Now 5 threes are 15. 5 fives are 25. Yes. Now 8 and 26 is divisible by 2. So 2 fours are 8. 2 ones are 2. 2 threes are 6. Now is there any other number divisible? No. Can you simplify anywhere else? No. So now directly multiply 13 into 3, that is 39 upon 5 fours is 20. Okay. Just you can check your answer from this slide. Yes, 26 into 25 multiplied by 15 into 8. Yes, here you simplify. 5 3s are 15, 5 5s are 25, and this by 2 4s are 8, and 2 1s are 2, 2 3s are 6. So 13 into 3 and 5 into 4, that is 39 upon 20. Coming to the next sum, F1, 5 whole 1 upon 4 divided by 3 upon 16. So here the first, it is a mixed fraction, so we'll convert it into improper fraction. So that means 4 into 5, 20 plus 1, that is 21 upon 4 divided by 3 upon 16. Okay. The next step is 21 upon 4. Change the division sign to multiplication along with the reciprocal of the second fraction, that is 16 upon 3. Now 4 1s are 4, 4 4s are 16, and 21 is divisible by 3, 3 7s are 21. So your final answer is 28 upon 1, that is equal to 28. Yes, solution to that sum, 20. We have changed this into improper fraction first, that is 20 plus 1, 21 upon 4 into division sign we have changed it into multiplication along with the reciprocal of the second fraction. Yes, then 4 4s is 16 and 3 7s is 21. So 7 4s is 28. So your final answer is 28 upon 1, that is equal to 28. Coming to the next sum, H1, 7 whole 1 upon 3 divided by 4 whole 8 upon 9. Now here both the fractions are mixed fraction. So what we will do is, we will change it into improper fraction. So let us take the first one. 3 7s are 21 plus 1, that is 22 upon 3, and the second one is 9 4s are 36 plus 8. Okay, so what is 36 plus 8? That is 44 upon 9. Okay. Now second step is to change the division sign to multiplication sign while writing the reciprocal of the second fraction, that is 9 upon 44. 9 is divisible by 3, 3 3s are 9. 22 and 44 is divisible by 11, so 11 2s are 22, 11 4s are 44. Okay, again 4 is divisible by 2, so 2 1s are 2 and 2 2s are 4. So your answer is 3 upon 2. Okay, let us see the solution in the next slide. The sum, 7 whole 1 upon 3 divided by 4 whole 8 upon 9. Okay, so first we have changed it, both the fractions to improper fraction. 21, 3 7s are 21 plus 1, 22 upon 3, and 9 4s are 36 plus 8, that is 44 upon 9. So change the sign, division sign to multiplication along with the reciprocal of the second fraction, that is 9 upon 44. And your final answer is 3 upon 2. Okay, that is this. 3 1s are 3, 3 3s are 9, 2 11 2s are 22, and 11 4s are 44. Again 4 is divisible by 2, so 2 1s are 2 and 2 2s are 4. So your final answer is 3 upon 2. Okay, now let us continue with the properties of division of fractions. The first property is, no two fractions, that is two fractions, cannot be divided in any order. Now here you can see the example. 2 upon 3 divided by 4 upon 5 is not equal to 4 upon 5 divided by 2 upon 3. Let us see why. Now see here the first example, the first step. First fraction we have taken, that is 2 upon 3 divided by 4 upon 5. Now when we simplify this, we get the answer as 5 upon 6. Okay. Same way, if we change the order and simplify 4 upon 5 divided by 2 upon 3, we get the answer as 6 upon 5. Since 5 upon 6 is not equal to 6 upon 5. Okay. So we can say that 2 upon 3 is not equal to, that is 2 upon 3 divided by 4 upon 5 is not equal to 4 upon 5 divided by 2 upon 3. In addition, we could change the order and add it. But in fractions, we cannot change the order of the fractions and divide it. Okay. Now your second property is, when a fraction is divided by itself, the result is 1. Now here, for example, 6 upon 7 divided by 6 upon 7. Now here we have to change the division sign to multiplication and along with the reciprocal of the second fraction. So 6 upon 7 multiplied by 7 upon 6. Here 7 ones are 7. Okay, 6 ones are 6. So your answer is 1. So when a fraction is divided by itself, the result is 1. Now your third property tells you that when 0 is divided by a fraction, the result is 0. For example, if 0 is divided by 8 upon 11, that means 0 multiplied by the reciprocal of 8 upon 11, that is 11 upon 8. Your answer or your result is 0. Yes, we have already learned in multiplication also, any number if you multiply it by 0, the answer will always be 0. So same here, when 0 is divided by a fraction, the result is always 0. Now your fourth property is, a fraction cannot be divided by 0 as divisibility by 0 is not defined. So we can say that any fraction, if it is given as divided by 0, it is not defined. It is not possible, you can say. So based on, okay, now fifth property is, when a fraction is divided by 1, the result is the fraction itself. Now for example, 15 upon 23 divided by 1, that means 15 upon 23 into 1 upon 1, which is 15 into 1 divided by 23 into 1. Sorry, 15 into 1 upon 23 into 1. So your final answer is 15 upon 23, which is the fraction itself. So you can say that when a fraction is divided by 1, the result is the fraction itself. Now based on this, exercise sums from your textbook, exercise 5.3, fill in the blanks, which you have to do it in your notebook. Now the first one is 5 upon 7 divided by 5 upon 7. Now according to the property, if both the fractions are same, if it is both the fractions which is divided are same, your answer is 1. That means 5 upon 7, if you simplify it, that will be multiplied by the reciprocal of the second fraction, 7. So 7 ones are 7 and 5 ones are 5. So your answer is 1. Okay, coming to the second question. Yes, 8 upon 11 divided by 1. When you divide, that is 8 upon 11. According to the property, divided by 11 means into 1 upon 1. When you simplify, that means it will be the fraction itself. So your answer is 8 upon 11. Okay. Coming to the third sum. 0 divided by 8 upon 11. So 0 divided by 13 upon 15. So according to the property, if any fraction is divided by 0, the answer is 0. Yes. So when you simplify it, that will become 0 multiplied by 15 upon 13, which is 0. Coming to the next one. Next question. D1, that is 9 upon 20 divided by 0. Now any fraction cannot be divided by 0. It is not possible. So here you will write it as not defined. Okay. So no fraction can be divided by 0. So you will write the answer as not defined or not possible. Okay. Yes. Next one is 11 upon 15 divided by 11 upon 15. Again, both the fractions are same. So your answer is 1. And the last one is 16 upon 21 divided by 1. That means when you divide the fraction by 1, your answer is the fraction itself. That is 16 upon 21. Multiplication sign 1 upon 1. That is equal to 16 upon 21. Okay? Yes. Now based on the topics, that is division of fraction by another fraction and also properties of fraction, home assignment sums for you, which you have to do it in your homework book. Yes. The first one is 2 upon 7 divided by 8 upon 21. Second one is 0 divided by 3 upon 21. Third one is 4 whole 5 upon 9 divided by 2 whole 4 upon 27. And the fourth one is 6 upon 18 divided by 1. For the second one, you just have to write the answer. That is 0 divided by 3 upon 21 is what? And fourth one also, you will just have to write the answer. If you want, you can just do the working and just write the answer. For the first one and the third one, you have to solve it and write the answer. All the 4 sums, you have to do it in your homework book. Okay, students? So that's all for today. Meet you in the next class. Thank you and bye-bye.